dedication goes out to Wolfy Brandon for encouraging me to make this episode as quickly as possible. So I hope you enjoy, as I look for the key card to get in to the athletics sector. In this room, with a code almost as easy to remember as 00000, is 11111. And there's the weapon. One of the most useless weapons in the game. Not because it's useless, but because of the conditions in which it showed up in the game. Because if it was shown a lot earlier, then it could have been a lot more useful, even if it is slightly underpowered. And the fact you have to do a whole lot of research to get it working. I mean, you can't even use this thing until you have quite the skill in research and have found the needed chemicals. I mean, one of the big changes that could have made this game even better would have been the choice of either teaming up with Shodan to get more cyber modules for your cybernetic rig, or working with the many at the beginning to get all these annelid stuff. And yes, it may sound a really weird idea, and you can criticize me and give me hate mail as much as you want, but it's always an idea I've had. Because you're going to have to face one of them as the enemy, good halfway through the game, and then face the other as the final enemy. So why not make a nice choice where you choose between the absolute biological entity and the absolute mechanical? Both are evil in their own right, but you have to make a choice. Unless you had the option to team up with Tommy or Rebecca, but anyway, enough of me ranting about that. I now have to get that key card and then head to the athletics sector. The one thing about these upper levels, which is really interesting, is that some of them are just full of dead bodies and eggs. Well, there are some that have nothing at all and aren't locked, not even any danger. It's like the many just walked past some of them.
You served me well, transmitting cybernetic modules.
Okay, now I have the key card. Now I've got to make my way to the athletics sector, put the code in the transmitter, and do this. Now if you're wondering, no, I'm not going to be showing you every code number, because I am trying to finish this game in as less episodes as possible, while still maintaining all the content I want to talk about. And I'm sorry if you think that's cutting corners. Anyway, I hope you understand that I'm just trying to make this work for both of us. Although, even though they're... You know what? I'm just going to stop talking now. And... because I'm going off topic. Anyway, I am now in the athletics sector. And this is where you first fight the Rumbler. Now, I am no absolute pro at this game, but I've heard from people on forums that if you shoot from a medium distance, not too far away or not right up to it, you will do more damage with the shotgun, which is what I was trying to do. Keep a good distance but not too far away. I know there's someone out there who could describe the mechanics behind that, but I'm sorry, I can't. I don't know that much about the mechanics of this game. And now I just have to deal with some cyber assassins, which are probably one of the most annoying enemies in the game, because they function in the exact opposite way most of the other enemies do. Every other enemy runs straight up to you. Even space monkeys. Yes, they may fire at you from a distance, but they will constantly run at you. which makes them really hard to hit because they're small. And the worms run at you. The rumblers run at you. The machines, they still move towards you, even though they're really slow. But the cyber assassins are actually programmed to stop, back up, and fire at you. And that's what got to me. Because I can't think of any other enemy in the game that is like that at all. Even the shotgun hybrids. Yes, they are ranged, but they care nothing at all if you get right up into their face. They won't back up and fire. The cyber assassins, however, will back up, and then they'll just throw shurikens, which feel extremely overpowered. That it felt a little underbalanced. And yes, there's a broken fusion cannon here, which is basically useless. And here we go. Oh, sorry, I want to check the body. Yeah, there's a game cartridge for the Game Pig. I'll describe that in another video I'm going to make. Ah. I am sorry about that. I accidentally lost a small bit of my footage from Fraps while recording that. I'm sorry, but I don't have a save file from that moment, so I can't go back and show you. And yes, the funny part about that is that I just stuck a power cell in the wall to get the power running, and then I broke the cables. Whoa. Yes, that's the really funny part about that door. And in this small passageway, if you keep going the first time you go through it, the worms will not get you. And if you're lucky, they will actually crawl back. I mean, not crawl back, but crawl into the pool, which means they won't be able to get to you. And now that I've finished with that, I need to head to the operations deck to open up that room where I can get this self-destruct system active. No. It is... crap. Sorry, I forgot. It's not OpsIGO yet. I go to the command deck because it's now open. So see you all in the next episode. As you can see, I've made quite the distance in the game. And I'm sorry this episode was a little shorter. Please don't hurt me, Wolfy! Please don't! No! No!